Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Well, we do have a little bit of Schadenfreude here at Tarot by Andy. Yeah, I know, we're kind of getting off on the demise of Meghan and Harry. Yeah, here we go. More of it, you guys. Some more Schadenfreude for us. Okay, here we go. Oh, Meghan, she's fuming over Catherine's Vogue splash that's about to go down. Yep. She didn't like hers. Remember that, you guys? Crazy about Harry. Wow, she did rip them, and you know what? She did. Because they were not supposed to talk about Harry. They were supposed to talk about all her achievements. She didn't want oh, well, you're only just like the side gig here, and it's only because of Harry that you're on our cover. No. She didn't like that. She didn't get that on her own accord. God forbid if it should be from someone else. So she was really pissed. She really gave them a piece of her mind. I'm sure that's why she'll never be on it again. But Catherine here is going to have a nice one. And, well, she did it in better terms and did it according to the way things should be done, and they're going to celebrate her. They didn't so much celebrate Meghan, but celebrate the fact that she was hooked up with Harry. So, yeah, she's pissed. No likely. And so we're quite Schadenfreude happy about that. Okay, in the Sun, they're talking about Jason Knauf speaking to Australia's 60 Minutes. Yeah. Not all of it was negative. He did mention that he had fun at their wedding, and they did have a few good laughs. But then the rest of it was all truth. People are saying that there are many CCTV tapes of Meghan and Harry bullying staff and guests. Yeah, so they're kind of screwed. Doesn't matter what they try. It does expose them. So it's not like it's a good interview, okay? It's not. Trust. There's some Schadenfreude there, okay? Anyways, he kept all his receipts, as we know, to prove his point. And so anyways, and he also talked about how Meghan and Harry are the ones that leaked up all the information to the press. Yeah, and here they talk about the press, but yet they're the ones doing the dirty deed. So apparently a lot of people are saying, what a wonderful interview. So good job, Jason Knauf. We celebrate you here. Thank you so much. Pamela Anderson has her own cooking show, you guys, where she's with chefs in Canada at her beautiful place that she did have HGTV come in and redo. I did see that. The designers were kind of hoping to put in more color, but she insisted on entirely everything white, which kind of depressed the designer, because I did watch that episode. I agree with adding some color and some character and little uniqueness with some antiques that are not everything matchy-matchy. I'm more eclectic, but she wanted all totally stark white, so she got it. It does look pretty, but I think it would drive me crazy, to be honest. But getting back to Pamela, she's very likable. As we know, she's kind of iconic, sex symbol, whatnot, and she's likable. She's doing this whole makeup-free, aging naturally, gracefully. But I will say this, she's kind of lying about it, you guys. Okay, I'm just going to say, I did say it to her on her Instagram. Hey, hon, I love you, but you're lying, because if I zoom in, I could see the scars around your ear from a recent facelift. Lower facelift. I do believe going back several years, about 7-8 years ago, when she was trying to free that one British guy. He's in prison jail now, Asan. I think there in that time he gave her some cha-ching and she did something, because she came out looking different back then, where she came out makeup free. She cut off all her hair, came out with very little makeup, and everyone's like, what the hell is she doing? That's what a lot of them will do to get away with it, so that nobody notices it. So that was a diversion on her part. I do think she did it again, to be quite frank. And I have zoomed in. I'm that bad. I've zoomed in and seen the scars. So she is lying. She's not like fully natural and whatnot. My husband says that he's recognized it, and he's a man, because he was all hot for her when she first came out. So she has dabbled. So she's not really natural, but she is doing the whole I'm not wearing makeup now because her makeup artist died of cancer. I don't know. I think a little bit's nice. I don't think she needs to do completely barefaced. I think just, there's a tasteful amount that a woman can do. So I'm kind of like, I kind of push back against that, Not really into the look that she's doing. I think she's taking it to extreme. I would like to see a little moderation in her, to be honest, but that's my take on it because I'm here to criticize. Sorry, I'm just speaking my word because I have the platform to do it, so I'm just gonna say it. Anyways, migraine is probably tried copying her, right? Because it is farm fresh table kind of stuff, and she's eating outside. But I will say that, it looks like everyone's actually authentically enjoying themselves because she does have a very, very warm side to her. She also has a dark side to her, though, because she can't stay married to anyone. And she has said that she's not the same on camera as she is privately. I do think she has some issues going on because of her childhood, but she does have some issues going on. But I think all over her vibration, who she is a kind human being. But she should probably never get married again because she's been married 2 weeks, a month, and she's had way too many of these situations, which kind of screams someone with a really serious mental health condition. And I don't think she should. The last guy, she did mate poach him and took him from his family. So people like to worship her and make her out to be like she's like the best human being. It's not the best human being when you're a mate poacher, okay? And you take a man from his children and his wife. That didn't last. She only stayed with him for a year, and then she complained all she was doing was cooking, and she got sick and tired of cooking for him. So she doesn't have the capability to truly be a homemaker and take care of other people. She likes to be on camera. So I'm going to put that out there. I don't think she's not horrible like Meghan. Don't make me, I'm not trying to say that, but she's not perfect either. Okay. But I think Meghan's very jealous and wanted to take some of that. That was launched a while ago, I guess. I just haven't watched it. So I was like, oh, I guess it's been out. But it looks good. It looks like it's all vegan-based food. And she says that, and she doesn't claim to be like the expert at all. She really puts herself out there as being the student. I'm learning how to cook, and I'm bringing chefs along with me. And then she's soaking up and sponging all of it, as the show proceeds. So that's cool. She's being authentic there. And I would watch it. Because I do think she is a warm person, but she should never get married. Yeah, don't ever get married. Just stay alone. You're doing great, Pamela. Don't ever do it. You're at your highest vibe self right now, I would say. I think right now she's at her highest emotional understanding of herself, and I think this singleness is really working for her. Don't change it. Just don't do anything. That's my advice. There we go. Carrying on. Meghan's not allowed to sell as ever in Chinese. They blocked her. The Chinese don't even like Meghan. Go for it, China. Say no to Meghan. Getting more. She's not afraid. Here we go. And let's see. MSNBC just canceled royal hater Joy Reid's show. Yeah. Black female. They say she's the most racist, most hater, spews hate, spewing divisive nonsense, earning millions on this propaganda machine, and she's a horribly biased. Good riddance and praise be, is what people are saying. People are saying, this is why I got that Shinoda and Freda or whatever, is because people are saying they're enjoying it. Oh, God, this is awesome. Isn't karma delicious? That's what people are saying. So karma's delicious. Yes, karma's delicious. So anyways, Meghan's not feeling too good probably. Yeah. And I will say the sugars are a little bit more active lately because I've been having more of them attack me lately. And there's one that has a YouTube channel. She only has like, I don't know, 13 followers or something. I got tagged on this video of, how innocent Meghan is. And, people just, it's kind of like the overall vibe of it was she's just misunderstood. And she's not that stupid. It's really not her fault. And if it did happen, then it's not her fault. That kind of stuff, the classic, diminish her responsibility, that she's not a poor business person, that it was just sort of out of her hands kind of stuff. But I just blocked the person. I just kind of, whatever. Hi, hello. I don't know if the person knew who I was and what I do, to be frank, because I did do a post because I was watching briefly, what was it? Family Feud. I was watching Family Feud, and I sat down because we're going to sit and watch a TV show. a movie that we hadn't finished, and this black female was on, was on Family Feud, and she had the most coolest looking afro that was like, well, it was long, and it was like to her shoulders, and it was cut perfectly, and she just looked really 70s, just really cool looking, and she was lean, and she just looked really pretty. And so I put a post out on X saying, why can't Meghan do her hair like this? I said it also, I think I said on HG Tutor, but I think it might have gotten edited out. I said it on another channel, and that's still up. But yeah, why can't she embrace, because she had, if you look back at some pictures of her from, I think it was high school, she had really long hair. She could have cut that up to her shoulders and avoided all this hair loss. And then that's what people are saying on X. Well, she doesn't have the hair now. Yeah, that's because of all these straightening conditioners, the hardcore chemicals, burns the scalp. And all the pulling and tugging from extensions rips out big piles of hair. And she could have avoided that. She could have had the super cool 70s vibe thing. And that look is so in right now. So much of 70s is in right now. That's an interior design as well as fashion. A lot's in right now. And it would look, she would have been like more celebrated as that black female going into the royal family versus her wigs and her extensions and all of that. It would have been more authentic, but we know Meghan's not authentic. And that's another reason why I'm sure Vogue doesn't want her, because she's not authentic. Celebrate me, celebrate me. There was nothing to celebrate about her. She just hooked up with the prince, for Christ's sake. So she's got to be really off her rocker right now, and psychotic rage is how I feel. The moon card is just driving her to the dark side right now. I'm sure she's just on pins and needles. And also Netflix has said if she doesn't gain her popularity, they're axing her. They're absolutely axing her. So I did a little tweet response of, it looked like, with Cleopatra character going with their neck. Yeah, it's done. It's just get out the guillotine, right? So what's going to happen with guillotine? The guillotine of Netflix. Will Netflix use the guillotine on Meghan? Is she going to gain her popularity? I seriously doubt that. No. But we should get her emotions and feelings. She just cannot see the point that she is hated. It's not going to happen, Netflix. I hate to break it to you. Your investors might want to get some money back in the meantime by making her look like shit, but that's okay. She already looks like shit. We already know, okay? We already got it. We got it. Maybe you didn't get it, but everybody's got it. So they can just kind of throw her down a little bit. That's really what's going to happen. A lot of people say over and over and over how much they would love it if they just unveiled everything of what it was like to work with her and just do something on that. Now, that would be a hit. They really should. But you know what? I seriously doubt they will do that. It would, not them themselves. It would have to be someone else, which reminds me of a movie I just saw. What was her name? Oh, gosh. She's a comedic actress. I'll have to think of it later. I don't really care for her, but I watched it. And it was her wearing a moon bump, being pregnant. I think they got that creative idea from Meghan's whole scenario. I think, oh, what a great movie idea. And the whole thing is she was pretending to be pregnant with her fake baby bump, and it's kind of funny. And she's at the stove one day, and it catches on fire. No one knows, and she gets heated, and it starts smoking, and so the whole like protection, don't touch it, no one should know kind of energy. And I think they got that inspiration. Meghan does inspire. She does inspire, but not in the way she planned on. All right, Netflix, how are you going to roll with this? Netflix and Meghan. Yeah, Uncle Sam's coming for you. Everyone's coming for you. Yeah, and, in terms of this Trump situation, hey, I say bring it on. Get the popcorn. I would love it if they actually went to trial, because then Harry would have to prove that she's not a vile witch. And then they would have to prove all of it. So they're not going to do it. It's just tantrum. So Netflix, how is your tantrum going? Because you're just trying to get your money back, but you're stupid. You didn't heed the warning of YouTubers. The Mexican community could have told you. We have so many of us. They just don't want to listen to any of us. We're just not important, you guys. We're at the bottom of the barrel, I guess. Or at least me. But, they don't want to listen. They didn't want to listen, just like Harry wouldn't listen. Netflix wouldn't listen, didn't take heed from Spotify. Hello. What's your problem? Jesus. And they didn't give them that much money. So what's going to happen with Netflix? Netflix. Yeah, Netflix, you really screwed up. You really screwed up and losing so many people in the process. Netflix and Meghan's relationship. Are they going to give the guillotine? Ooh. So here, they're in the dark. They're in the absolute dark. Yeah, they should have listened. They didn't. See, you're stupid. I told you you're stupid. There you go. Dumb. Putting that there. Taken from, I don't know. Take from here, I suppose. Yeah. So, boom. Wash and repeat problem. Yeah, you didn't heed the warning. They're not using their wise elder selves. They're kind of going against it. Yeah, they didn't take the time out to go inward and think about it. Maybe we should look into this. Maybe we should reflect on this to see if we want to go down this path. We can look at ourselves. Why are we doing it? Yeah, why are you doing it? No, they couldn't do it, so it's in reverse. So it's coming to a negative completion because 9 is the Hermit card, number 9. And so it's coming to a negative close. They don't know. They're in the dark, man. We don't know which path to take. We don't have a lantern to light our path. We didn't look at it. We took her word for it, in essence. A lot of anxiety and panic with this, wondering when the next blow-up's going to happen. That's what happens when you don't take time out and look into someone and research the situation. Here we go. Challenging situation with Meghan. Yeah, they took Meghan's word for it, Meghan's truth. That's true. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you my inner truth. I'm telling you my soul. No, you aren't. No, you aren't. They should have listened to someone else, but they were listening to Meghan. Meghan's cold, calculated means. Oh, I'm being so stern and cold and analytical. You should accept my reality as the way I say it. I'm independent and fair. You really should. My heart's in the right place. Yeah, I should have never married into that family. I was just so lost. I had no idea where I was going. I was so cracked. I really took a chance. I took a chance going down the royal path and I walked right out. I wasn't going to do that. There was no chance for me to sit there and take a time out. I had to run out of there. Because I'm a stupid idiot. I am a stupid idiot. I felt too isolated and alone. I wasn't getting enough attention. I couldn't speak my words because no one would allow me because I wasn't allowed to say what I wanted and speak my truth. And I should be in charge. I should be in charge of reality, and I should be in charge of calling out the ignorance of other people. Yeah, she wanted to call the shots of the royal life, right? She wanted to light the path, say, let my truth be told. Go down my wisdom path. Let me be the one to have the enlightenment, and let me show you the way. Let me illuminate the path. But they're like, no, you can't have that. You can't do that. Well, what about my truth? I should be Queen Elizabeth here. She wanted that too. She wanted that position, but she was told no. And she took a risk. They took a risk. Netflix took a risk. They said, okay, let's see if this works out. Let's just improvise. So they took a risk. Yeah, you took a risk, all right. And she wants to be the boss. That's the boss card of 7 of Pentacles. She wanted to boss everyone around. She wanted to call out the skills of other people. Hey, they didn't do a good editing job on me. That you took the test. I don't like your editing. You should let me be the boss. Controlling individual about wealth, money, currency, progress, however things are cultivating. You're just a resource to me. She's just a resource to them. They're just resources to each other. They both want to call the shots and be the boss. Meghan can't be the boss. They actually probably took a bit of a back seat and took her word for it. So that shows their level of ignorance. I can't believe the CEO would do this. So basically, it's they don't have the goods to persevere. Meghan pushed the boundaries. The 9 of Wands upright, in reverse is a boundary pushing individual. Meghan pushed the boundaries and pushed the lines, the goalposts to get what she wanted, getting them to back down for her way. But it's looking like it's going to land on she's not worth it. Is the juice worth the squeeze? No, she's not. It's coming to another negative completion of listening to Meghan's truth and taking a risk on her. We're going to have to give up on her. So it's going to give up, back down. Let's drop all 9 wands and say no. They don't want to give her the money. Yeah, so they're going to let her fail with that 6 of Pentacles. There's no harmony between them. It's a 6 in reverse. Codependency is coming to an end because 6 of Pentacles upright is codependency. It's codependency. It's being kind. They were being kind. We're just being kind. We're letting her have it. She needs resources. We've got this codependent energy going on. We need to make money. She needs to make money. Everyone needs to make money. Is it worth it? Is the juice worth the squeeze? It's looking like it's not. It's looking like we got to give up on this because we allowed her to push boundaries and tell us what to do. We are being kind. We are being kind, allowing her to do her philanthropy. Oh, watch the good deeds I do. But they know she's not. She's just a parasite. And these are loans that are not being repaid. So they paid some money to her that they can't get back. So they want to hold back some of their resources to finish the payment on her. They don't want to give the final balloon payment, almost like a balloon payment, like in buying a house on a land contract or something. It's kind of like the same thing. It's sort of like, this is a contract here, but they don't want to do the final payment. So they are asking, was she even worth it? She's trying to boss us around. No, this isn't worth it. So this is like a loss of resources here. And it is about greed, breadcrumbing, attention-seeking parasite energy. They don't like her. It's extortion. So they think, wow, okay, well, she's holding stuff over them. You promised me, you this and you. I'm breaking the boundaries. So you promised me this codependency. You promised me I could have a say. You promised me it'd be worth it. So she's doing this sort of extortion sort of energy. Go figure. And that's why she's able to get it. Okay, you got the deeds, you got the goods, go for it, honey. Put on your actor cap, be a fake, be a smooth talking, lying fake. All right, you think you're good at communication, speak your words, go for it, honey. Just go for it. If it's in your head, do it. Do it. You manifest it. So she's went with it, as we know. That's truth. Let's pretend the family's happy, but we know there's no harmony in the family at all. It's just an actor hat, pretending, smooth talking liar. Of the magician, here, money, cha-ching, cha-ching. They want to get their money back. They want to get some back. They're not going to get a 10 of Pentacles. They're going to get an Ace of Pentacles, which is measly, very measly. So they are going to promote it. They are going to do it, obviously. Try to seed some confidence in Meghan. Meghan, you better get your people back. Meghan, if you do it, you will get your money. She wants her money. They want theirs, but it's looking like it's not going to be much because since it's an ace, it's just getting the beginning seed of a little bit of money, trying to strive forward with yet another project of her putting on her lying actor cap. But nobody's really harmonious in working with her. Most people just go, I really don't want to work with her. So it feels like sort of Robin Hood energy. And there's a lot of disputes. There's a lot of money arguments, a lot of bad debts on Meghan's end, a lot of, are we going to pay her? It's just manipulation. The whole thing is turning into breadcrumbing manipulation. Maybe we'll get a little bit back, but it's not looking good. Let's aim for as much as we can. And if we get lucky, then we could seed something new. We could start another project, continue the contract, because that would be a contract position of the Ace of Pentacles. Final outcome is, trying to fire it up. We need to get people fired up about it. So they really are cheering to get their money back. They want their money back because it's business, money it's business. So Meghan's put on her business cap. It's business. I don't care if you like me. I don't care if you believe me. I don't care if you even want to give up on me. I don't care if you even think if I'm worth it or not. I don't care if you don't think I can be the boss, fine. But it's all about contracts and money and get people to watch and give the thumbs up and say, hey, maybe part of this lack of harmony and the problems that Meghan has in being a dark individual who doesn't listen to other people, and she's sort of this dictator in heels. I would say this is sort of a dictatorish in heels kind of energy. Just that vile female boss who you don't want to deal with. That's has absolutely no emotions for anyone. She can never put herself in other people's shoes. She just calls out, and there's just no emotion, or she's like this logical, nasty robot who's simply not worth paying the money to, but they're going to still aim to get the interest up in the public with the Ace of Wands, trying to go for it so they can conceive and get more money out of her. They want to get their money back. So they're trying to blaze this path with her, and maybe they can conceive something new, and we're just going to ride out this journey. We're going to keep riding it. Hopefully people will watch it to its finality and actually get the credits and actually get the viewership for the numbers. Meghan's all emotional. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm going to be Miss Loving. I'm going to be more sensitive. I'm going to be a better listener. You know, I don't know all the answers here, but I'm going to be the fierce defender of love with Love Meghan, Netflix. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, we're going to change the name now. That's why she did the With Love Meghan. I think it's With Love Pamela or something. I think maybe something like that. But the With Love didn't work out. So this is why she did the Ace of Cups. Okay, that's a great business idea. All right, we're going to make that work. Let's do it. And let's not give up. So she's not going to give up. She's acting passionate. That's my passion project. It's my passion business. I'm going to do it, and I'm never giving up because I want people to see that I never give up. I want people to see that I'm capable, you know, of putting out content. I want people to see that I'm a hard worker and that I'm worth it. So she wants people to watch her, and people are going to be indifferent. People aren't going to like it. It's a Four of Cups, a lot of detached, aloof. People are so disgusted with her. They're so hungover on Meghan. Why do you keep shoving her in our face? People magazine seem to be a voice box. They seem to be the definitely the voice box, for Meghan, but it's not panning out because they keep doing it over and over. With Love Meghan, oh, she's starting her new Netflix. Watch her. Oh, she's taking another risk. Oh, she's speaking her truth this time. Oh, she's an actor. You should watch her. Oh, she knows how to make things happen. All right, she's going to brew up some magic. All right, but people are just not into it. It's just not enough. Whatever she gets, it's not going to be enough. It won't be enough for Netflix. It's unsatisfactory feelings with the Four of Cups. So they're going to land on, wow, that didn't work out so good. That wasn't as much as we expected, but maybe we're a little bit more solid than we were before. So this is why we're putting it out. We're trying to build up ourselves so that we can get some resilience within Netflix because we're about to lose our ass here. And so we have to open up our boundaries. We have to finish what we started here, even though we really don't want to. And, it's just not enough. They know it's not enough. The emotional connections are not going to be enough. So they're going to be like, well, let's just wait another day. Let's see if we can get more people to watch. It's just kind of a wait. We're just trying to get people to be fired up over Meghan and her whatever she does and absolutely love Meghan. But it just isn't happening. It just isn't happening. People don't like her. And because she's been busted of the Seven of Swords in reverse, that's the covert narcissist has been busted. So the mask has fallen off, so she's not enough. She gets angry, she gets nasty. She's a total boundary-free individual. That's my trait. Then she gets nasty, and she has no boundaries, and she blows her top because she's such a cold, indifferent, stubborn person, and she goes off, and she's stealing content. This is her stealing content, her plagiarism here. She plagiarized that again. Not enough. Now you need to apologize. You got busted. You can't use that now. It's never enough. Everything. And then they're like, well, gosh, she tried, but it wasn't good enough. No, it's worse than that, Meghan. You're a covert narcissist who got busted. So she's running into legal issues at this point, which is stopping her. So, Netflix is going to see that we're working with this sneaky snake. She keeps getting busted. This isn't good for business. We're running into legal issues. And this is where they can land in court together. Where if you don't take my apology, because Seven of Swords is, you have to accept my apologies. I said I was sorry. I'm sorry that just isn't good enough, but I said I was sorry. I'll put on a better acting cap here. Who cares if people don't like me? I could try and steal some new content through bots. Yeah, through bots. But we know the bots don't last long enough because they tend to go out of way for a while. And then she's got to buy a whole new set of bots. So you've been busted on bots too, Meghan. But, hey, I apologize. You should accept it. Well, it's not looking good for you, Meghan. You are getting what you deserve. So that's your comeuppance there of the Justice in reverse. So it's a dishonesty. It's disregarding the rights of other people with the Justice in reverse, as well as Netflix. Just too much deceit, too much dishonesty. So it can land on a negative consequences of getting mediators, lawyers, judges, and facilitating that because she keeps getting busted. So it's like putting her full stop, and she's getting what she deserves. There's no balance. There's no equilibrium. She's not going to be able to get what she wants. People are viewing her in a negative light, crashing and burning. Very poor judgment of them. where they could very easily land in court or mediation of settling up how much Meghan should get and how much she shouldn't get, because she's a lying snake who just smooth talked her way in. Smooth talked her way into, oh, it's my way. I am so smart. I'm so smart. No, you're not. You're stupid. We got the hermit in reverse. You're stupid. And they listened to a stupid woman who claimed she was smart. Hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.